with a late night content thing here. Look at the camera quality. Oh, my man is glistening. Dance with me, dance with me. Hit the like, hit that sub, hit the bell, stay notified. Anyway. Life goal, tackle each and every day like you're Elizabeth Warren with Jamie Dimon in her sights. I might have to clarify for my viewers because I don't talk about this person. He is the chairman and chief executive officer of JPMorgan Chase. I think you can figure out where this is going. Let's see what 2% tax Warren got to say.
JPMorgan collect in overdraft fees from their consumers in 2020?
Well, I think your numbers are totally inaccurate, but we'll have to sit down privately and go through that.
These are public numbers.
And I also want to point out we did not overdraft.
Can you just answer my question?
We
How much did JPMorgan collect?
We did not overdraft at the Fed account. And at any request,
so you never.
Said they needed,
I'm sorry,
they
Mr. Dimon. That was Mr. Dimon. That was not the question. Did you had an automatic protection? So I'm asking. You were recommended, the regulators recommended you offer that same kind of protection to your customers. How much, in fact, did JPMorgan collect in overdraft fees from their customers in 2020? Do
you see what I'm talking about with like, hey, it's funny. Oh my God. Like, how do you expect poor people to navigate how banks really work? Like, you really think people like really understand that they put their money in and the bank uses that money for like its shit? And then like everything is just a credit or a debit that they say, oh, look, this user has this much and we have this many users that hold this much in their accounts. And it's all a war to see who can get the most money saved in their bank so they can make the deals to make the real money. Does that make sense to y'all? Like, do you get that part of the conversation? I feel like when I talk, y'all don't really get that part of the conversation. Like, this isn't superfluous. I'm not just talking about like shitty Republicans and conservatives because that's the topic of the day. Like, I'm driving home the point that I'm trying to both beat out idiocracy to lay the groundwork for, okay, let's talk about how we move forward. Like, listen to his answers. You don't say that shit don't sound sick to you. You know, you as a public person who watches these videos probably knows that most of every company's financial records are public matter. Like, that's how we do it. Public disclosure. Who gives a shit? I'm not going to spend all of my goddamn time going on an internet site to go look up JPMorgan Chase's financial records where I can barely understand a thing about all the numbers that I see and what it actually means for me, the person. But there are people out there that can or do or get inside tips or actually work there and give out that shit for money. Like, that cycle is more vicious than you think. So just listen to his response. Like, that shit is sickening. Just tell me the fucking numbers.
From their customers in 2020. Do you know the number?
I don't know the number in front of me, but
well, I actually have the number in front of me.
Upon request,
$1.463 billion. That's nearly $1.5 billion that you collected from your customers. Now, do you know how much JPMorgan's profit would have been in 2020 if you had followed the recommendation of the regulators and waived overdraft fees to help struggling consumers? In other words, without that overdraft money, would your bank have been in financial trouble?
We waived the fees for customers upon request if they were under stress because of COVID.
You know, I appreciate that you want to duck this question. Do you know how much your profits would have been if you'd actually waived all the regulators recommended?
We waived the fees every time.
The answer is your profits would have been $27.6 billion. I did the math for you. So here's the thing. You and your colleagues come in today to talk about how you stepped up and took care of customers during the pandemic, and it's a bunch of baloney. In fact, it's about $4 billion worth of baloney, but you could fix that right now. Mr. Dimon, will you commit right now to refund $1.5 billion you took from consumers during the pandemic?
No.
Right now?
No.
No.
Wow. Wow, what is going on outside? Whose car is that? Can you guys hear that? Yeah, you can hear it faintly. hope that's the end of it. I'm gonna hope that's the end of it. Why would he return it? He got it fair and square, bro. Bro, first of all, the drag, yeah, accurate. This is so accurate. 1.4. Oh, Jesus Christ. Theater. If only she could do so. If only she could do something about it. Fucking fake ass accounts. Oh my God. Banking is such a stressful topic because it's literally filled with parasites only. I'm talking men that, and you know what? I'm going to make this as visceral as possible. That means this probably will get suppressed, whatever. I'm talking about men who literally masturbate to the thought of poor people getting evicted from a house enough that they can drop the property value low enough, buy it, break it down, build up $1 million condo, and make a huge profit. I'm talking about those guys. Sick fucking bastards, yo. I made $27 billion. I'm asking you to pay $1.5 billion back to people. So, like, we talk about overdraft fees. Not everybody had the $35. Like, some people, like, it really, like, tumbled out. Thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. That's not everything that's paid. That's what they got. Bro, your profits would be $27 million if you paid everybody. Instead, they were $29 million. Can you pay that now? No. You have $27 billion. You'd have $25 billion. Huh? No. I need my private jet. Excuse me. Disgusting. Sick shit. Sick. Like, look at me when I say it. Look at me when I say it. This shit is sick shit. So the character that poor people have when they have to go through struggles, look at what happens when you get rich. Look at what happens when you get rich. And that's what you aspire to be. That's what you tell people when you look at them in the face and you're like, oh, you're poor, just get another job, get a better job, get a job with better wages, join a union job, do a car. You ignore everything about everyone's situation to make your fucking point that it's all about hard work and nothing else. You destroy the literal fabric of what it's like to be a human because you feel like you're justified in what you're saying without even thinking that not everybody's situation is not only the same as yours, but that you're not in a great position yourself. How dare you? How dare you talk down on others? Fucking bug it. You have 20, you know what I could do with 27 billion. I'll take a crisp 20 right now. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about, bro? Damn, son. Damn, wealth inequality is such a fucking terrible thing to even think about.